If you're thinking about finally biting the bullet and going for a traditional wired home theater system that you can slowly build upon and upgrade over time, you want to get a baseline 5.1.2 Dolby Atmos configuration, and you've got a budget somewhere between $1,500 and $1,800, well, stick around because I've got some ideas for you. Hello and welcome, my lovely YouTube family. My name is Elon Osborne and I like to talk about movies, audio, and music. And with factory fires, COVID-19, literal wars starting, with all these factors contributing to supply chain issues, 2022 is still going to be a tough year when it comes to electronics you want, when you want them.
Don't care how, I want it now.
So I'm going to go over some bundles that I found that could potentially work with your $1,500 to $1,800 budget, even in 2022. Of course, as with any of my buying guides, don't feel like you have to get exactly what I put on these lists. If you find an AV receiver for a better price, or maybe you prefer one brand over another, so be it. You do you. I'm just here to hopefully guide you along a path, but you can deviate from said path however you see fit. Good? Great.
1.
First off, since this is a buying guide for a baseline traditional wired 5.1.2 Dolby Atmos system, you will need an AV receiver to power your passive speakers. When I was doing some research for this video, I just happened to notice that the Sony STR-DH790 was an astounding $299 at Best Buy. That's the lowest I had ever seen it. I know that price was only in effect for a week, but I'm going to use that price as my baseline because I know it's possible if you are patient with sales. But you will need a 7-channel AVR if you're wanting a 5.1.2 configuration. Beyond the Sony AVR that I mentioned, Costco seems to still be the most consistent with affordably priced AVRs and consistently in stock. They carry the Yamaha TSR700, Onkyo TX NR6050, and Denon AVR S760H, all of which are the latest 8K AVRs offered by those brands, and all of which I recommend. They typically hover around the $450 to $500 price range, but they can go on sale as low as $350 depending on the time of year. They never seem to have these in stock all at the same time. It's always a rotation that they cycle through. And if they are completely out of stock online, check back daily, because that's literally how quickly their stock can change. I guess the only downside to the Sony AVR that I mentioned is that it's the only one that is due for an update, only supporting 4K and not being all that future-proof. But regardless, I'm still going to use the $299 price tag as my baseline AVR price, so we can keep the bundles within the $1,500 to $1,800 pocket.
2.
I've already done a video on a killer $1,500 bundle using Costco Deals, and this is still true today. The only caveat is that it's really tough to find the 5.0.2 bundle in stock these days. It's also zip code dependent and supplies are scarce right now in 2022. But rumor has it that they might be holding off until Klipsch's updated reference line debuts this spring, which will then coincide with a new and improved 5.0.2 bundle. Although at this point, I sure hope it's a 5.1.2 bundle because everyone pretty much wants a subwoofer, am I right? So, crunching the numbers here, the 5.0.2 Dolby Atmos bundle is regularly priced at $899. Then if you stick with Costco to make it easier, add the Klipsch R12 SWI wireless sub, which is $279, and the Sony AVR for $299, and you have a total of $1,477. Keep in mind though, the Dolby Atmos speaker bundle sometimes goes on sale for $799 online, or even down to a whopping $699 in store only. So this bundle could potentially only cost $1,277. Ridiculous for a tower system. But I can't exactly recommend this bundle anymore with full confidence like I did back in the spring of 2021, since it's usually out of stock. So I searched on Amazon as well, and I found this bundle which is basically identical. It's called the Klipsch R625FA 5.1 bundle, which is kind of misleading though, because it actually is 5.1.2 with the 2 upward firing Atmos speakers built into the towers. And this bundle comes with a subwoofer. Granted, it's not wireless, but it still gets the job done for a good baseline system. It shows a price of $1,348, so if you add the Sony AVR, that's $1,647. Not too shabby.
3.
You may have seen this video I just did about the speaker brand Jamo. And after discovering the best kept secret in home theater, you better believe this buying guide will feature Jamo as well.
You better believe it.
And since they are such an affordable and highly rated speaker option, you can get some really nice Jamo bundles with a $1,500 to $1,800 budget. You don't have to stick with their budget tier Studio Series speakers. No, my friends, you can easily get a bundle featuring their more expensive Concert Series speakers and still be within the pocket price-wise. For example, if you go to crutchfield.com and choose a bundle consisting of the least expensive concert speakers, it will look something like this. A pair of Concert C95 Mark II speakers. Note that this is the price per individual tower, not per pair. A C9 Sen center channel, a pair of C91 Mark II bookshelves, a pair of S ATM Atmos speakers, and a C910 subwoofer. Full retail price is $2,249, but you can see here that these all have a special purchase price showing. And I've checked back every few weeks at Jamo prices on Crutchfield since Christmas, and it seems like the special purchase prices are always there. It's like they're always on sale. So adding up the special purchase prices, that same Concert Series bundle is an insane $1,174. So adding in the Sony AVR brings it to $1,473. With that incredible deal, you could easily opt for a more expensive AVR and still be within the $1,500 to $1,800 pocket. But to continue on this Jamo train, let me break down how affordable even their most expensive speakers are. You could get a pair of C97 Mark II towers, C9 Sen center channel, C93 Mark II bookshelves, S ATM Atmos speakers, and a C912 subwoofer. Adding up the special purchase prices, your total is only $1,624. Adding an AVR will bring you more to the $2,000 mark, but dude, that's still a great price for top of the line Jamo speakers. Pretty freaking cool, folks, right? But the last Jamo item of business is this. I'm just gonna flash some less expensive bundles on the screen for a few seconds, which you can pause your video to your heart's content, just to show you how much you could save by going with Jamo. Again, Jamo is not going to rival your speakers that are thousands of dollars each, no. But the quality you do get for the price you pay, unmatched. That's why they all have 4.5 or 5-star reviews. So without further ado, here are some other bundles to drool over if your budget is even less than $1,500.
4.
Lastly, a budget up to $1,800 could land you a decent 5.1.2 setup consisting of a front soundstage with the more quality, more expensive Klipsch RP line of speakers. There are no towers involved, sure, but RP bookshelves still produce much better sound than their reference series counterparts. So, with the Sony AVR, a pair of RP 500M bookshelves for your front left and right, an RP 504C center channel, 2 pairs of R41M bookshelves for your surrounds and Atmos height speakers, and an R12 SW subwoofer. That brings the total to $1,696. Pretty cool to be sitting in that pocket even with some RP speakers.
5.
Just as an honorable mention, another budget option for speakers would be the Emotiva Air Motive series. Although as you can see from this screenshot, you're going to be just outside of the pocket, and that's not including tax. But I just wanted to show you that Klipsch and Jamo aren't the only budget options out there.
And there you have it.
So yeah, that's what $1,500 to $1,800 can get you in 2022. I sure hope this inspired you to take that leap and start your home theater journey, getting that baseline traditional system to which you can then upgrade and expand over time. Are you new to home theater? Did you even know about Jamo speakers? Did you know the Klipsch RP line could still be affordable? Let's start a conversation, folks. As always, please be kind to each other out there. Don't just watch TV and movies, experience them. And of course, always be listening.